hate to tell it though, but sometimes men ain't that smart. And you guys can think that somebody's really your homegirl, but they're really, really trying to, mess up some stuff. But oh no, that's just my homegirl. So
Yeah, yeah, man. Look, man, we be knowing. Like we be knowing. It's
yeah.
like
We face our problems every day. It seems they'll never fade away. The world may bring us down. Tonight we're gonna turn it around. So let's put it all on the table. Talk about it if you're willing and able. Life, love, and insecurities, and a laugh or two. Come and take a seat. So bring your concerns to us. Together we can discuss what's on your mind. No matter what you go through, just know we'll be here for you every time. Let's talk about it. Round table talk. Let's talk about it. Round table talk. We gotta be about it. Go ahead and walk the walk. So let's talk about it. Round table talk. Let's talk about it.
what's going down. Welcome back to Blind Table Talk. I am your host, Fleeks, also known as Blind Security of the Community.
Yes, welcome back, y'all. I am your host, Saida Victoria, aka Sassy Sai, your blind butterfly. So glad y'all joined us this
We up
week.
in this thing. We back up in here.
Yes,
Yes, indeed. Yes,
yes.
indeed. It's
Uh-huh.
been a little minute, but hey, I know we had to make some moves, take care of some business.
Yes,
But
yes,
now we back
yes.
up in this thing. So you know what I like to say before we get into it. We gotta dot our I's and cross our T's on here. What you got for
Yes,
us, Sass?
so we got our www.blindtabletalk.com. Please visit our website. Also, we we haven't talked about this in a minute, but we have a whole episode that we are going to be dedicating to our I'm Better Blind.
I'm Better
Um,
Blind movement for
Yes,
sure.
so we have a whole special thing planned out for that. So just stay tuned for that, y'all. There's a lot of buzz that's been going around. We have a lot of things we want to share about that,
Real
explanations we
talk,
want to give
real
about
talk. We got
that.
a lot of
So
things cooking for y'all, man.
yes, yes,
Hopefully
we
that
do.
y'all truly enjoy and be able to benefit. And it's such a beautiful movement that has been, we started and we just jumping on it and like
I know, I love
this
it.
it's a beautiful thing. And then also, y'all, don't forget, visit our YouTube channel at Blind Table Talk. You know what I'm talking about? That's
Yes,
where you can catch all our exclusive interviews on there. You also can catch
yes,
the other series, the Sassy Seat and the Security Booth. You know what I'm talking about? Like all
yes,
that's on there,
yes.
our panels. Like we got many different things that we
And
do
more to come
and that we
too.
talk
There's
about, you know
so
what I'm saying?
much.
So like
Yes,
check us out, show the support, get a love, you feel me? Subscribe,
yes.
share,
Oh,
post.
and don't forget about our voicemail. You can leave us a message. You
Oh
can
yeah,
text
call us
us.
in, text us.
Yes,
Real
80.
talk.
So that is 800-321-6456. Please leave a message. Give us a call. Just let us know what you think. We really want to hear from y'all. So I like hearing from y'all.
Real talk, real talk. We're gonna take a quick little 5 seconds moment of silence, man. We just lost another wonderful person that was in our community. He actually was on the show
Oh, he sure what? Yes,
quite
he was
some
at the table.
time. He was on the
Yes,
table. Yes, rest in peace, Dominic Parker, aka Blind Justice, man. Love you, guy.
yes.
So just moment of silence, man. Power to the most high,
Yes.
baby.
Yes,
Yes.
and don't forget that's also on YouTube if you want to check out that episode that we did with him. He was such a his
Wonderful
energy.
energy.
His
Like what?
energy was
Look at us
just so
above. Like
yes, his
we
energy is
you can't deny it.
he
That
was so
man,
infectious. Like he just, I
Dom
mean,
was,
yeah,
yeah,
so
like for real, for real.
and I hate that this because again, and I say this all the time, y'all, but we are not promised tomorrow. Come on.
Nah,
Like nobody expects
nah.
to die tomorrow,
It's
right?
almost like a year after one of our other good friends that we had on the show
Yes.
last year, Sir Chris,
Yes.
as you know, still remember him. Like
N- It,
it's just good people,
nobody
man.
nobody expects or, plans to die today, die tomorrow. However, it happens. It really does happen. That's life. I know everybody has a, end date, right? But we don't know when
Mm,
it is. So when
so
I say really live your life as if
yeah, you
there is
really
no
must live your
tomorrow,
life.
you have to, because you can't put
Like the
off stuff.
regrets, the grudges, you know
Yes.
what I'm talking about? Like
Yes.
you're not gonna do everything right, but sometimes you're gonna disappoint, but it's about the
Yeah.
accountability and the reactions, you know what I'm saying? Showing the love, positivity, like
Yes.
getting back to it, you know what I'm talking about? Like
It
it
is
is
so
what it is.
true. It's so true. And things are, and you know what I even say, and I really have really started doing this, like, is this really something? There are so many other things that are more important than this little thing that I'm about to be all upset about and bothered
Right.
by. There,
Hey,
there's
a moment
there
is a
are
moment. You
there
feel
are
me?
bigger
Let
fish
it
to
be.
fry
Yes,
in
indeed.
this world. Like I'm not about to waste my time and energy and all of that stuff stressing on things that, I mean, come on. The life
Yeah.
is really too short. So
No, it really is. So like live your
yeah,
life to the fullest, y'all. You know what I'm talking about?
absolutely.
And
So
just be
yeah,
happy. Try to be positive as much as you can.
absolutely. So, all right. Well, we
You already
do
know.
have a
Hey,
good show. I
yes,
do want to
indeed.
just share. So we have our VBI discussion. So we're gonna, get security and I have not ran our mouths in a minute. So I think we're just gonna run our
Man, what we
mouths.
gonna
Like
talk about today?
we got some, we got some
Oh, we
good
got some, yeah,
stuff.
we
Yeah,
got
I
some
mean,
ish for you.
yes. So, and of course, our BBI discussions, it's just, some of it may not be specifically blind or visually impaired related, but it is
Hey,
discussed by two
we could talk
blind
about it
people,
all.
right?
Exactly.
So we
We could
make
talk
it
about it all.
BBI. We make it BBI because
Eh,
it's us
yes,
talking about it.
indeed.
But then we have a great interview that I did. You were not there, and I'm sure they're gonna know why because
I mean, big salute. You know, I'm talking about much love, and I'm glad we're shedding some light and some
yes.
enlightening and information.
Yes.
Right.
So it is from AGU Girls, and it is an organization for young ladies, and it specifically, deals about things that us as, those very pivotal years of our lives. So the girls, it's a mother and daughter team. They are going to be joining me at the table. So stay tuned for that, and that will be after our discussions. So are you ready to get into our discussion?
Hey, y'all already know what time it is. Let's get to it.
Blind table talk, yeah.
Already. Y'all already know it's time for that real talk BVI discussion. Hey, Sassy, what we got on the table today?
Ooh, well, oh my goodness. Okay, we have quite a bit on the table. So, but I do want to talk about, this what time of year it is and what just started
You
recently.
know what time it is. It's game
And
time, baby.
so
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
one of our friends, Jennifer, she says, it's the most wonderful time of the year, which we usually call Christmas time, right?
Oh,
But
nah.
not that
Nah.
she sings a song, the Christmas themed song,
It
but
is the most
she's
wonderful time of the
yes.
year.
So
You feel me?
it's football time. So
Ooh,
mm,
and it's kicked off so right. Like
yeah, I
these
know.
game, man, that Baltimore Buffalo game, like
Yeah.
I didn't expect the Packers to be as dominant. You know what? Like the Cowboys don't look too bad. I'm kind of sad Houston lost too. Like neither
Yeah.
one of my Texas team won, but it's all good though. They don't look
Well,
bad. Like we gonna
49ers won though.
but y'all got a bunch of injuries. It was sad. Like y'all lost
And
y'all running
and
back last year, but like the running back is the only healthiest thing on the squad this year. So
that's
we're gonna see what's
okay.
good. They defense is still what it
And they were
is.
away and they won.
Yeah.
So that was still a
49ers are the
good thing.
49ers.
Yes.
Like
So
this is an
that's a good
interesting
thing.
season. Kansas City looking, I don't know. The Chargers beat like what?
I
Okay,
know.
like
And it's so sad because I'm being from San Diego and I've just I've never really liked the Chargers, but
Hey,
they are, they're doing their
they're
thing.
doing that thing right now.
I
You
always
know,
say
first game though, first
they
week.
had to go to LA
You know,
to get good, I guess, because in San Diego they sucked.
yeah, like I've heard this on, you know what I'm saying, different announcers and whatnot, reporters or what. First week is the first week, right?
Yeah,
But like that's this second week gonna really let us see what the team really is, and like the third week, everything gonna fall into place of like who is really who.
yeah.
So it's like, all right, cool. Everybody
Mm.
got these first games. They'll drop
It's
the first game.
it's
Like,
anybody's
yeah,
game, and it's
it's
always anybody's
it's
game.
really
It's
still
just
at
like,
this point right now. It's
yeah.
still anybody's season.
What did they say? Any given Sunday,
Yeah, the
yeah. So,
Eagles they look dominant, but you know, I don't know
oh, but wait,
that's
okay,
secondary, man.
wait. I do want to just. What about that spitting thing? That was the
That's an
most freaking
interesting ass situation.
disgusting thing ever.
It is nasty. You know, it is nasty as hell. I believe in having aggression and like, you know what I'm saying, kind of being
But how was it done?
hardcore
Because
or dominant.
the
Well, the way
helmet
they
was
talked
on.
about it,
So I mean, did he
nah,
like
you can spit
aim
through your
towards the
you
mouth?
can like lift
I mean, the
your helmet up
face.
real
He
quick.
aimed towards
I
the
think he just spit
face.
on them. I just
Like, where did it land? Just on
they
his
really
body.
didn't say. They really didn't
Mm.
say what, and they went else on to talk about like how Dak actually he spat like toward on the field like towards his feet,
He
and
did it
then
first.
yeah he did it first, but he didn't spit on him. He spit on the field, and I mean that could have just been spitting and didn't see him. Like I don't know, like who's to say? But
Mm.
Jalen Carter took that as you know
He was spitting on him.
and disrespecting it, like you're a cowboy, I'm an eagle, and I don't play that, and he spit on that man, and yeah, that's nasty as hell. Like
Let me tell
honestly,
you where I
we
come
fighting really,
from.
but
Hell yeah.
Dak did damn
Where
good,
I
because
come from, spitting
I
is
mean
them is fighting words.
you really
Like
can't lose a
those.
quarterback anyway, but
Yeah. Well,
them
I don't
that's
care. That's
fighting
just
world. That's a fighting
that's
what?
fighting. Yeah, that's worse. That to me, spitting is that's the ultimate
Hell,
disrespect.
I remember getting into a fight as a teenager because a boy was talking and he accidentally spit and he didn't say excuse
I
me. I was
mean,
just like,
well,
gee.
yeah, I know, but that's different.
No,
Okay.
but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
if I'm getting
but
into it off
you
an
can go
accidental
you
fight,
can go to jail. That you can get arrested for spitting on a cop. Did you know that?
yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
then
yeah.
that
I
like
mean,
kind of
it's
took
serious.
it. It became way more serious. Like once
It
COVID
is.
hit, yeah,
Yeah. Well, I don't
yeah.
care though. It's just so disrespectful and it's disgusting and it is the ultimate disrespect. Like you can say anything you want to say to me. You can even hit me. But spitting?
Nah, you can't hit me.
Well, hitting is still, I mean, you can hit me. That doesn't mean I'm not hitting back. I'll tell you that. I'm just
I'm
saying
about to say anything that's.
spitting on me is just takes it to a whole different level
I
of the
just
fight.
equivalent that to as a physical assault. Like you hit me,
It's worse
you
than a
spit on
physical assault
me.
to me.
Like
That's
that's
worse.
you. That and now I got to protect myself because
Yeah.
I don't you know like
You know, it's
that's
just, and
just
I mean, even though it may not, like, even if it may not be as far as, I mean, hitting definitely can knock you out or something. I know spit can't knock you out, but shoot, it might as well, because that's how I take it.
yeah
So,
real
but
talk.
anyways, all right. So, okay, so what do we have on the table? Okay, so let's jump into, well, there's a couple of things I want to talk about, some teenage stuff talk, but before we get into that, I want to hear your thoughts on this, see if they match mine, and I also want to hear what our listeners have to say about it. So, a while ago, there was a Facebook post that was going around, and it was a lady that posted in a group, and she said that her boyfriend is blind and she's his caretaker, and she was asking for some recommendations, suggestions on how to help him. What do you, I mean, and that was really all it
See,
said.
my first thought is like help do what?
Mm,
Because like then what independence level is your boyfriend at? Like what are you
mm,
trying what do you need help
mm.
with? Because I mean
Mm,
If he's newly blind, then I guess I get it, and then like you go cop a iPhone or one of the new
mm,
Galaxy Androids. Those come with voice accessibility on it, where they can use a phone and all that. Definitely look into whatever city, Google, look for different agencies that can
yeah,
get you
the
signed up and
rehab
help you with
stuff. Yeah.
resources. Yeah, different rehab. You can order a
Yeah.
cane off of Amazon, like measure your boyfriend height, and you want the cane kind of to
Yeah, but
be
I wouldn't
out of the
suggest that
10.
because you need O&M training anyway.
I
So,
mean,
I
you
mean,
do, but
you,
sometimes, like, cause I've been here, sometimes them on them it'd be hard. Like, so
well, I know, but you still should have somebody show you how to use it. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
she can't show him how to
No,
use
she
it. I
can't
mean, at
show him,
least,
but I mean,
you
hey,
know,
he can have a cane. Um,
I would
but
say get him
I don't
around
know.
other. Okay, so for
Yeah, get him
me,
around other blind
Black
folks.
people, yeah. See, this is why, and this is why I don't date sighted people because they're just, they just don't know. They don't know how to, like, I don't want to be
So
with
like
nobody who don't know
it's
how to
no
help me.
relatability here. I need
Yeah,
something more.
exactly.
Cause
But
I'm just like
what?
trying to help.
I
Like,
so let me
what?
tell you so the thing for me, here's the thing. She said my boyfriend, right? And then I'm
The
also his
caretaker.
yeah, I'm also
Yeah.
his caretaker.
Yeah.
That disturbs me. I don't like that. Um
Yeah. That makes me
no,
think there's multiple disabilities.
yeah, and there's maybe wasn't enough context in it in the
Yeah.
because it really wasn't. That's all it said was my boyfriend's blind. I'm his caretaker. How do I help him? I want to know how to help him. Help him how? Number one, we help him wipe his ass. I mean, oops, excuse me. See, oh, by the way, I'm trying not to I'm trying to stop cussing completely. I know that's a side note, but I really am trying. So
Well, you go ahead.
and no, I'm really
Hey, that I'm more power to you. You
I'm
know what
just
I'm talking
trying.
about?
I'm trying to stop because they slip out every now and then, but I really am trying to stop. And this is hard for me,
Yeah.
y'all. I've been a cusser all my life. So, but
I
anyways,
still got that football mentality in
I
me.
know,
It is
right?
what it is.
But anyways, but help him what though? Is like
That's what I'm
because
trying to figure out. Like,
mentally you can't help him because
no,
he needs like therapy, counseling,
yeah, or be
professionals for that.
around like-minded folks
Yeah, you can't even help him
to
because
be
you don't
more
even know what he's
inspired.
going
But
through. You're just going to piss him
you
off more
know,
because you don't know what he's going through. If it's a mental issue, right? So just seek out, maybe get him some, a good therapist or whatever.
if you trying to get them in entertainment, Netflix has audio descriptions.
But
There's
are
audio
you
vaults.
are you okay with like I would not want my husband to be I would not want like I don't like that the caretaker thing. I if I qualify for a caretaker, then somebody else needs to come into my house and caretake. I do not want my husband caretaking. That's too much. I don't like it. So either you're my husband or my boyfriend or my caretaker. What I don't think they should be the same. Would you be okay with that?
And that's why I was asking what type of level, because I'm just like, who needing a caretaker like this?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't but I mean,
I mean, there
a lot
are
of us
those,
as
but
blind
that's
people
like
get care
multiple
have care to
disabilities,
yeah, but there's a
or
lot of
like,
us that don't have anything but except for blindness and we have they have provider services. So you don't have to have other disabilities to have provider services. I get that. You know,
okay.
you don't. You don't have to. But do you really want your husband or wife to be your paid caretaker? Now people and
Man, some
us
people
black
do.
people, they
Yeah.
try to see, there you go. I didn't even mean to say that. Just people, period, because it's not just a black thing. But and why did I say that? I'm so sorry. I don't even
It's
know.
all good. It's
But
just saying, look,
us people
they
try to
running
keep
that
it in the
play.
family. Yes, they trying to keep like
They running that
I don't need
play.
no caretaker.
Try
Just
to get that
let me get
motion.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's so not. But so people, they have their friends or their moms or their, keep it in they split them. I see that too. They abuse the system. I get that. I do. I mean, not that I condone it. I'm just saying
Yeah, they
that's
some
a
do abuse the
difference.
system. It
That's a
happens.
difference in the caretaking. That person is just caretaking in name only, but they're not
See,
sitting there doing
you
it.
bothered by that whole little caretaker thing.
I
Like,
am very bothered by it.
I'm really just more like, I guess it's cool and smooth that they, what I'm saying, reaching out for some other information to try to help. But it's like, do you really gotta go social media? Like,
Yeah, I
you
know.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
dang.
I don't know, maybe, and see, and that's the thing. Maybe we're not looking at it the right way because maybe, well, if it is a group, a support group for blind and visually impaired, isn't that where she is supposed to go?
I mean, that's why I was, telling the different tips. There's also
Well,
other
I mean, it wasn't in
different
our group. I
blind,
mean, I'm
no,
just saying,
and
but
that's cool that she did find a blind group, and hey, like
I don't know. Yeah, I just,
Google helps. Like you can Google some stuff. It's all like
yeah, but
blind.
I don't know. I feel like with her putting it out there as I'm the caretaker, that's what disturbs me because, and to each his own. But for me, I don't want a partner that's my caretaker. I
Get them
really
from
don't.
some blind folks though, for real, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Go to a conference, ACB,
yeah,
NFB. Go to one of these conferences. Like
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's
it'll
true.
help you
And
learn. It'll
stop
help him learn. Like that's
and stop telling everybody you're his caretaker. That's another thing.
you
How
hear
about that?
sassy.
I
That's
mean,
assassinist. She
stop telling
that's
people that.
assassinist right there. Like
Dang,
look.
is he like he's still a man? He's still, he's just a man that
Oh
happens to
shit.
be
And that's
blind. Stop calling,
yeah.
come on
I'm
now.
hey, and we don't know what level it is, but
I
it's not
know, but
enough
still,
content in it.
I know.
Hey.
I know. I'll let it go. I'm just saying. I mean, stop telling people you're his caretaker, and then maybe it will add some, you know,
Be the girlfriend and then the girlfriend sometimes cater,
helps
whatever.
it.
Look,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I happen to have a boyfriend that is blind. So, I want to help him out, but the caretaker, I don't. Okay. Anyways, I digress. I'll leave that alone. But anyways, listeners, if you do have any, suggestions for people that
Or if y'all
are,
think we just being wrong,
I know, you could
send
tell
it
me
in. Send it in.
I know I'm probably wrong,
Let us
but
know.
I don't care. I don't like it.
Text us.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, all right. What do we have next? Which one are we tackling next?
Oh, did you want to get on that post about the friends?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna let you break that
okay.
down since I
All
brought it up.
right.
Yeah, I think
So
that because
that's
that's
okay.
interesting to me because I'm like,
And
huh?
yeah, it is. And okay. So yeah, let me tell you what the post was about. So somebody posted a post about red flags for, and this was a wife about her husband having opposite sex friends. And the post said that they're basically just summarizing it that there is no way in hell. I think that was what is hell a bad word, by the way? Am I not allowed to use hell? I don't know. There is no way, period, that
Mm.
she would be okay with her husband having friends of the opposite sex. And he would not either. And uh,
Insecurity
it's not
thing.
because, yeah, it's not control, it's not insecurity. It's just because that's the way that it is supposed to be. And that there is no way a man would would be friends with a woman that was not his girlfriend without having intentions of having more or sexual intentions behind it. Because
That ain't
the post actually kind of like disrespected men overall, period. So
man, like it just
yeah,
only way
that's
you can associate with a woman is
is
either
if
big
you're
is
thinking
a
of
yeah, it's
screwing.
like everything is
Hmm.
sexual. Like
Yeah, yeah.
and
So
maybe and when I listened to it and when I read it, I was like, okay, maybe what era was this person born in? Like maybe
I
this is a
don't
person of a
know.
different of like older tradition. Cause like I felt like that's how it was, what I'm saying, back then, like men was in one part, women was in the other
Well, you
part,
know what though?
you know.
I kind of agree with it on some levels, okay? Um I agree with it in the sense of if you guys are no, I don't agree with it in that way. So I don't agree with it. Okay, so let's just say this.
I'm just like it's how this the transparency is the communication. Like
So I
You
feel like
gonna
new
you gonna know she
friends.
my friend, and if there's a new friend, it's not just my friend, it's our friend.
Right. That's what I'm
You know what I'm
saying. New
saying? Now,
friends, anything new friends, I feel like it should be both friends, right? It's you and I
yeah.
friends together. The new friends that we meet as a
But
couple,
I've been having this
whatever the
homegirl for
sex
this
is,
minute,
they're
you
both
know what
our
I'm saying? We
friends.
get married, and I got like they gonna be around. They're gonna probably be like your partner too.
Well,
So
but also too though, the thing about it is I feel like it's up to that person. Like, for example, if people are get with somebody and they know that they don't that their partner is not comfortable with them having the opposite sex friends, it's up to that person to say, okay, well, I'm not the one for you because I am not going to give up my friends, my female friends because
right,
of you, or that person is going to give up their friends.
yeah,
So it really
either
is a
or
person's, and now people can say it's because she's insecure or he's insecure, so he's making it okay. But regardless if that person is controlling or insecure, it's that one person's, what is it? It's the person that is allowing that to be done. They're
yeah.
they're the
It is a
problem.
such thing as platonic friendship, with no sexual, none of that involved. Like it's just
Well,
love.
and here's another thing too, and I will use us as an example because we dated for many years, right?
Yeah.
And so there was, because for me it's like nobody can be friends with somebody that they've had sexual relations with. Like I feel like if that's no longer a friend. So it's so hypocritical, I guess, because at the same time, you and I are friends and we do not have, that we don't have a sexual relationship, but we did in
Yeah.
the past.
Right.
So am I supposed to no longer be your friend because of that, or expect that somebody would assume or think that we are still engaging in that? I feel like even though we had a relationship before, that just makes us better friends too, though.
In my
But
mind.
but would somebody
But
that I get with, yeah,
not
would
everyone can do it that way, and not everyone that
yeah,
I've been with I can be friends with
yeah,
like that as well. It also
yeah.
take for like that type of connection, that type of respect, that type of
So
understanding.
would you, okay, so let's put it to this, because I know, would you be with somebody that told you had to end the friendship with me if you wanted to be with them?
Nah,
Because I mean, and that's where
but
I would go.
that's my thing because like you gonna know my homegirl, so it's like you, boo,
Yeah,
boss, like
but you know what? There's some people, and that's another thing too. I'm not average when it comes to like I will invite you and your girlfriend to my house, and
I feel like all my homegirls would. Like I
but
can pull up with saying with my female, and it's what it is.
there's some women that are friends that would make that barrier, those boundaries that should not be. Well, I'm inviting
Men,
you,
I
but your
feel like
girlfriend
men
can't
know
come.
though. Like real men, like
No,
as I
yeah,
like we know. Like
yeah, that's true.
we got a section. Like we got our true homegirls,
Yeah,
and we
that's
got the
true.
females is like
Yeah,
they not a homegirl. They just
yeah, yeah,
they a time they for the time. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Okay,
it's
so
just
yeah, so that's
and
really not.
so
So those ones are not your real. That's
them
not a
I
friend.
they just we just slowly grow distance if I
No,
get
so
into something.
you're supposed to leave that one alone.
Right. And like
Yeah,
I might see them again if I'm out of something and they're not into something, then for the
yeah,
time once again. But my homegirls, like they my
yeah.
homegirls, like
Yeah,
they're my partners. Them nah, they
yeah. So
around
there's
for real.
there's levels to it. And I
No,
think
yeah.
at some point though, us as women, we know that too. So I'm gonna be able to tell who your homegirl is and who is saying they're your homegirl, but they really want to screw,
Yeah. That's right.
or they really want to mess up what you got.
That's right.
I think, but so I hate to tell it though, but sometimes men ain't that smart. And you guys can think that somebody's really your homegirl, but they're really, really trying to, mess up some stuff. But oh no, that's just my homegirl. So
Yeah, yeah. Man, look, man, we be knowing. Like we be knowing it's like
yeah,
you
Yeah.
not they not making our ears like perk up. So they're not nah, this
Yeah.
is a homegirl.
Yeah.
Like they help me with some things, I help them with some things, like but nothing physical and nothing nah, it ain't even going down like that.
So I would though like to put it to our listeners though, because it is for me with the whole friends thing, if I get with somebody, for example, you and I are friends, if you told me at any point that your girlfriend was bothered or didn't like that you and I were friends, I would naturally step back
And that's
because
respect. And I
yeah, I
understand
would
that. Cause
naturally step back and
I
that's
I would do the same for any of my own girls. Like if it was you know what I'm saying, that type of the situation, like it
yeah,
stings, it sucks, but you know, that's
yeah.
ultimately their
But
decisions and their
but you know
happiness.
what that means. So I get it or whatever, but there are some people that would say you would be a fool for that, for allowing like a man would be a fool for allowing their partner to, I
As
guess,
a man that's
dictate their friendships and tell me, well, you can't be friends with her, so you're going to allow that friendship to end. There's a lot of people that think that's just wrong. They think
yeah,
that that's wrong.
that's just somebody I just feel like real is real, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you know as a man, like you know, and we know how to operate, we know how to handle it, we know how to, you
Yeah.
know, and
Well,
like
everybody's not for everybody, and that's the
that's
way for
true.
me. And for me, those signs come up very soon, very quickly. And if I
Yeah.
am dating or even considering dating somebody and they have a problem, because I do have male friends. I have a lot of male friends and that are strictly platonic, right? So if that man, those signs are going to come up really early
If
on,
he bothered by it, that's
then
him
this
not
is
maybe
not
not
that's
true to himself, or it just not something
regardless,
for him, or
this is
same
not
for
for
her, like
I'm not for
vice
you.
versa. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not for you. If you are bothered because I have male friends, I'm not getting rid of my male
Because that's
friends.
the type of person that in my mind, what I'm hearing, that's the person that can get bothered with a sibling relationship being like, you know, so
Anything,
that type of
yes.
close, like, why your sister
Yeah.
or why your brother always coming over there? Like,
Huh?
what? This is
Yeah.
family. Like, and that's how I see,
Yes.
like, with my true homegirl, like, they family, like, you
Yeah.
family. You know what I'm saying? Boo, that's that's
Yeah.
family. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, so,
And if they can't get it, then they just can't get it. And I'm sorry. And
yeah,
if you can't get that, then again, this is not, no
that's
need to
just
even continue this
no, not
because
at
then
all.
no hard
No, no,
feelings. You just,
not, no.
you would, I'm not the one
It's
for you.
cool. It's I ain't gonna get I don't know the number like off my head, but it's a lot of us
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
talking about? It's a lot of people in this nation. Like,
So
hey,
listeners, please chime in. Let us know if you would be okay. I mean, and you know what? I feel like this is a topic that never, I mean, it's going to be around forever because
yeah.
people's opinions, thoughts are going to change.
And society's
Generations
always
change,
changing.
society changes.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's
What's
always changing.
acceptable, what's
Yeah,
not
because I mean,
acceptable.
traditional values are not the same no more. Like
Right. Yeah.
it's a modern style now. Like
Yeah,
it's a
it
lot of
is.
things. So it's like
It is.
it's yeah.
So listeners, chime in, let us know what you think. Give us a call, 800-321-6456. Send us an email, however you would like.
Let us know, man. Y'all know what time it
Yes.
is. Oh, I've been wanting to get to this topic
All
though.
right. So, okay, moving on.
To
Okay.
these
So,
children knowing
yes.
how to stay in a child's place.
Okay.
I didn't really like, man. I'm
Okay.
gonna let you drop it because I look. You see,
Wait. I know. Okay. So, I mean, I
I'm
think
telling you,
this is good because, for those of you who are listening and didn't hear me, I think we got the
this is where my traditional status gonna come in.
I know, right? So we got the AGU girls. She's going to be doing her new. That just made me think of like teenagers, right? Because that's what she's going to be talking about is teenage girls, right? So
Dig it.
made me think about teenagers, period, right?
Yeah.
And how today in today's society, they're coming up with, you know, teenagers being allowed to express themselves and speak their mind and say what's on
Which
their
is
mind,
beautiful. That's true.
right? But
That's yeah.
But the thing
However,
is, yeah,
however,
yeah, there's a way.
they forgot to read the fine print.
And it's not just that though, it's interrupt. So when I was raised this way, I know you were raised this way, money, but it's like you don't interrupt grown folks talking, right?
No, at
Um,
all. You don't ever hop in grown folks' conversation unless you really been spoken to.
so and the thing is, a lot of kids today, we you can be in a conversation. This reminds me, I was even in a conversation. I'll be in a conversation with my mother talking, right? And then my 8-year-old nephew no, that's not what happened. Da, 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 da."
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
just
and
like,
come
wait,
and tell a
what?
story. Like, no,
What? Wait, why are
no.
you even in
I
this
don't even care if you
conversation?
know the correct story. It ain't you ain't supposed to be inputting right now. And
You're not supposed to be at all.
you 8 years old, and these
Mm-hmm.
are, and you just sitting there talking. And you know what it is like. A lot of it is like the babies being raised by I
But
can't even
yeah,
say by babies, but in a way the generation that was starting having babies, this was like I don't want to be, you know, like separated, or I'm not about to separate my child like my mama or grandma did me. So my
yeah,
baby gonna be
no,
always around me, or maybe they have no choice in having a
no.
baby always around them, and they just always talking
And that's
adult.
fine to be all around them, but
But
you
you have to
still
teach
should
them,
not
yes.
include them in conversations. And not only
Mm-mm.
that, but let me tell you, when I was around grown folks conversations, I was smart. I sat there and shut up and I took it all in.
Man,
But the
I have
moment
my
I made
mishaps. It was
myself,
growing
well, you
pains for
did,
me.
but then you get in trouble. Like the moment
I
I made myself notice, then that's when you like, I was, reminded to stay out of grown folks conversation.
you know what taught me, and this is, man, this is why I miss, you know, the barbershop. Like
Hmm.
for me, it taught me because I was so excited as a young dude when it went to the barbershop, hearing all the conversation, and I, you know what I'm saying, mom was
Yeah.
like, so what happened at the barbershop today? Mama, let me, oh, say, did you know? What?
Hmm. Yeah.
They, you know, they said me, young G,
Yeah.
baby. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I
But
understand, like we
it's
talk grown talking here, but this is not for it to go
it's not
out.
for,
Like, and you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And that equivalation, and to me in my mind, like that's also supposed to equivalent to some home unless it's just really true endangerment, and that you supposed to teach as well. Like, you
Well,
know what I'm
there's
saying?
another
It's the
thing
way
that
to be taught.
that went with that. So allowing a child to interrupt your conversation for discussions, it's showing this is what was said. It's showing that your 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 child is raised to think that their voice is the only one that matters,
I agree with that.
right? And
It's like they
so
have no respect for the conversation. They won't be able to
exactly.
pick up social keys. Like they
Yeah.
always gonna bombard the
Yeah.
conversation
It's yeah.
and not really jump in
Yeah.
when it's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I can jump in right now. They done talking.
Yeah. And it's teaching, it's a form of disrespect because when you have that mindset of mine, I'm the only voice that matters, you can't contribute the way that you should because all you're
You ain't
thinking about,
listening. You're
yeah.
not listening. I feel it messes with
Hmm.
the listening skills because they're no
Yeah.
longer going to listen. They're
They don't
going to
care.
they're
Why?
going
Why listen?
and it's
Don't
like
matter.
you creating someone is like, okay, what I
Yeah.
say is right, and you 5, 6, 7 years old, like what
But
you said, you don't even know right now.
have you
Like,
ever been in, some place and you hear a conversation between a child and these are like 12, 11, 13, whatever years old, right?
mm,
And they're asked to do something or somebody says, even just like, okay, go get the basket from outside. What? I'm not getting that. Why can't you do it?
oh, that's a whole nother conversation.
So
That's
so the
the
disres
values. We're
yeah,
not
and
teaching
so
values no more.
but I've seen those and I just cringe so hard when it's like when children are allowed to talk to their parents so disrespectfully. It's so
Hmm.
I don't and people say, well, they're expressing their voice and their voice matters too. And I get that
Yeah.
too, but there's a way to do that
They
without,
won't even say yes, ma'am, or no, sir, no more.
yeah,
Oh, that's too
they,
formal. That's too many. What?
yeah.
That is a form of respect, no matter what age.
But you know what? And I will say this too, because I am very guilty of this because it's inconsistency, right? For
Yeah.
me, like my daughter, who is now 17, will be 18 in a couple of months. And my older children, they look at me crazy because of the things I allow her to get away with what she says, right? Because she talks and she says things, not it's not what she says, it's the way she says it.
Yeah.
And there are times when I let stuff slide that I shouldn't let slide. I should say, no, excuse me, you better fix how you're talking to me. But then next week she can say it the exact same way and I'm responding to it. So
Right.
it's inconsistent
Yeah.
also in how we're teaching, but that's not good. You
Nah,
know,
and
we
you're right. Like you said, you have to be consistent with it. And it's not like you're saying that you don't value your daughter's opinion because you clearly let her
yeah,
speak.
right.
And I'm not saying that as well because you do have to let the children speak, but it's like when you value their opinion by you speaking to them, you
Yeah,
communicating with them and showing them the proper
right.
way
But
to
I'm
have
not
this
for
communication
disrespect. I'm
and
not for
how for them to
disrespect.
express themselves.
Yeah. But
My mom used
disrespect
to
is
tell me
different.
like, "Baby, I'm your parent. I'm not your friend. Like, but I am
Yeah.
here for you, and you can talk with me, and I can guide you with
Yeah.
my different life experience. But I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here
Yeah.
to give you." Saying life guidance and make sure you're safe and you fed and got a roof over your head until
Yeah.
you able to do for yourself.
And there is still always a way to do things and say things, right?
Yeah.
Because we still have to be the parent as far as correcting. Because if you allow, oh my
I
God,
blame that soft, gentle parent generation. I mean,
yeah,
sorry, but
but it
it came
is,
around though. It really came around.
and when people are, um, kids are saying things, but it's time to do your homework. I don't want to do my homework. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to do my homework. Well, okay, well, why don't we do that? No, excuse me.
Mm-mm.
That should not be an option. Why are you allowing your kids to determine and dictate what they do? It's so many things like that, our parenting today, we're giving the wrong message to our children as far as life. Life does not allow you to decide want to do your homework or you don't want to do this or you don't want to do
No,
that.
they don't.
So, which brings me to that other thing that I was
Yo,
talking about.
yo,
With
I'm
the comment was, and this is all I have to say. These kids today, starting 3, 4, 5 years old, can be on these tablets and laptops and work them like masterminds. If you can work a laptop, you can work the dishwasher.
once again, it's the values that's being taught.
Yeah,
These my generation, like we use these tablets for babysitting or distraction so we can do what we want to do, or what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
like that's
and
cool, but you're
that's.
supposed
I
to
mean, I'll
use
say
that
that's
as a
fun.
tool,
Yeah,
but you can still teach them what happened to this is time to clean up song,
yeah.
like
It's time.
teaching like
Chores. Do we still have
yeah,
chores? People don't have chores
a chart,
nowadays.
what I'm saying, putting up stars, you getting this for you doing this chore for amount,
But
like
kids don't do this. Like they don't, all they
mm,
do is are on the laptops all
yeah.
day long,
Then
right?
when
And
you
they're
ask
not,
them to lower the dishwasher, now they want to roll your eyes when they're a
yeah,
teenager. So you've been
yeah.
having them on a tablet, or you
Oh,
tell them to go
yeah,
get on the
doing
computer
whatever.
or go in their room, whatever. They ain't gotta clean up. They ain't gotta take out no trash. They ain't gotta do none of that.
And
Cut the
you know
yard.
what? Yeah, boy, stop it. I'm
Hey,
not
what
making no kids go.
I had
And
to cut the yard at 10 years old, baby. Like, what you talking about?
that's
It was
messed up.
what
That's
that
messed
ain't
up.
messed up.
Well,
I
I'm telling you
worked
this.
for a
And
landscaping company when I was 12 during the summer.
okay,
Like I
I'll
started
tell
making
you
money.
why it's
Like
messed up. I'm gonna tell you why, so my listeners don't think I'm crazy. So in California, I get it like that, but doing a yard in 100 degrees heat, that's
nah,
cruel.
they weren't doing that though. Like
Yeah.
I had to
So
cut the yard, but it was cut the yard in the evening time. So I'm cutting the
yeah,
yard by 5:30, 6 o'clock.
yeah,
It's
because
hot, but
yeah.
I'm not doing it in no, I'm not
So
doing it no nah. When I had to go
I'm
do some
like,
farm work, you waking up at the crack of dawn. Now
yeah,
you out there
right.
working and the sun came up, but by that time you done got accustomed to the heat and whatnot.
Well, I just feel like that's just cruelty to children. But people that are raised in this heat and do this heat, that's not, they have to do what they got to do. I get it. But living in California all my life, like that's, yeah, you can get out there and cut that yard, but sheesh,
I
out
mean,
here,
shit, we outside playing in the heat though.
I know that's, yeah,
We, you
that's
know,
too good. Which I
hey,
blame, that's what I blame too, because
basketball, football, we out there.
when we moved here from California, my daughter was like 8, something like that. I didn't make her go outside. I didn't blame her for not wanting to be outside. Like, no, you would stay in, which, turned her into a whole different type of generation
Yeah,
child with the
yeah,
tablets and the inside stuff because she
uh,
didn't play outside the way that we played outside as kids,
yeah.
but that too reminds me of our parenting, and I want to bring this up because related to this blind thing, right? Because I
Hmm.
feel like I did my kids injustice. Like I feel like I might have ruined, especially this youngest daughter, because when I went blind, I was doing everything because I didn't want it to be, oh, I got to do this because my mom's blind, or I can't do it because I'm blind. So
Yeah,
I
you didn't
cleaned.
want her
I
to
what
feel
I
that
did.
stigma or anything.
Yes, yes. And so I messed her up because she's like so lazy now. She doesn't do nothing, and now she's about to have to go to the real world, and she ain't ready for that. I'm telling you
Yeah, because
now.
once you get on their own,
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. It's okay
yes.
for them to clean up with you. You don't have to
Yeah.
necessarily,
Nope.
but
Not
you
me.
teach them like this is
Yep.
where this, there's the time like, hey, let me show you how we
Yep.
wipe these down.
So
And
I do want to say to our blind moms and parents out there, right?
it's
Just
okay.
so that it is okay to not have, let your kids do this stuff because I'm telling you, I was so the one that really felt like I did not, my blindness is not my kid's fault. I'm blind. But then I forgot I raised those other kids as a sighted person doing chores and doing what they were supposed to do. So why
You are
would
not abusing no baby.
right?
They gotta
So
wash a few plates at 9 years old.
right,
Trust and
right.
believe. I was cooking me some
So
eggs and had to clean that skillet,
right.
wipe
So
down the
why
counters. Like,
and yeah, so now I feel like I messed up my youngest daughter because I went blind. So what I was trying not to do, I was trying not to mess up my daughter because I didn't want her to feel, like she was different because she had a blind mom, but I did the opposite of what I was trying to. She's different because she had a blind mom that did everything for her, and now she doesn't have
and
to do
once
anything.
and once again, like I'm it's still the later generation because growing up, I remember Saturdays, you think you about to
Yeah,
sleep in. Nah.
yeah,
You
yeah.
better she waking up, music blasting, you better hey, you gotta wake up, cut on your TV and get to organize your room, clean up because
And
you're not sleeping in.
I still kept those values from my childhood but where I went wrong is I woke up by myself playing the music, cleaning up instead of waking her up too
Yeah.
to come and clean with me. I did the stuff while she stayed
But
asleep.
I see a lot of new generation where they doing that now too. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
not even waking up. Like
yeah.
they don't wake up to noontime. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Then
Yeah,
they wake up, Uber Eats or like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Not even really just not even
yeah.
like, yo, put the right values in, man. These little
I
humans,
know. Don't
man.
mess up our kids. I feel like I'm sending
Nah.
my youngest daughter out into the world all messed up because
Be
she
kind
has
to
a
the
whole,
future society. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You create a little one, you know what I'm saying, put the right values and hey and
Back
let it be.
talk,
And it's going the
disrespect,
blossom
all
is
that
gonna come back
stuff.
and now you got a good citizen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Not
because
saying they're gonna be perfect, but hey, it is
no,
what
but
it
think
is.
about what we're doing when we allow our kids to disrespect and not do anything and think the world is handed to them on a silver platter and all that type of stuff, right? Now
Yeah.
they getting out there, they become adults that are disrespectful and it's not okay.
And they
So
get caught in a situation for being disrespectful and they
yeah,
in a situation they probably can't handle because somebody don't play with their disrespect. And you
and
know,
I'm
hey,
I'm gonna share something with y'all that I where I went wrong at too, because in public, you should expect the same things inside your home that you expect outside your home, right?
yes indeed.
Because it got to the point where my daughter, she knows not to talk to me crazy in public in front of people, right? So, but yet she'll get here and some slick stuff will come out her mouth. that's not good because
Yeah,
I'm
that's not how they
showing
roll.
her that we can do these things behind closed doors, but in out there we you act right. No.
So behind
Ki-
her closed doors, she's gonna be chaos. In public,
Yes.
it's gonna be like I got it all.
Right, exactly. No, exactly. And so, but again, that I have to take accountability for that because I allowed it.
Yeah, yeah.
I allowed her to get away with things. And in my mind, well, she know better not to do it in front of people, but why is that okay? She should know better not to do it to me ever,
Yeah.
no matter who's around.
It's the values because
Yeah,
also what you allow in inside the house is what's going to reflect in school in my mind. You know, I
exactly.
feel like because
Yeah,
these teachers are adults and
yeah,
now you not correcting the back talk or
yeah,
you asking your child to do something and they're like, wait, give me a minute, I'm doing this. What?
yeah.
And
Right,
so now the
right.
teacher
Yeah,
asks them, "Hey, I need you to continue to finish your
yeah,
work.
yeah.
Wait, give me a minute, I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
what?"
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
like
That's
that's
so true.
just no, like no, that's
So
not.
true.
You know what I'm saying? That's not what we want to create.
Right. Yeah, that is so, but okay, so but we got it. So that's that was our I think that's a good, little
Hey,
segment and little
I told
introduction
y'all we
for
was coming back up on this thing, baby.
yeah, I
We
know,
dropping them
right?
hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
this not all. We just getting with it. So
So stay tuned.
stay tuned.
For those that for those that have listened this far, our interview with AGU Girls, this is about young girls and going through their is it
Minstrels.
yes, their menstrual cycles and what happens.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Men that are fathers,
Yeah,
single
y'all need to listen
fathers,
to this too.
even men that, they
You
may
got
not be
girls.
single for yes, just having a daughter,
Hey, you
period.
having a daughter period, you need to know this,
I
bro.
think you guys should listen to this too
Real
because
talk.
this is, very relevant. It's real. It's life. And we can't, we have to take life full on. It comes, you can't just pick and choose what part of life you want to be a part of. So stay tuned, listen up, and listen what we got to say. Here's AGU Girls.
Blind table talk, yeah.
Hey, y'all. I have a dynamic team at the table. It's a mother and daughter team, and they will be sharing the organization AGU Girls Inc. And they are Sherry and Tiffany. Please, y'all, help me welcome them to the table. Welcome, ladies. Welcome.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
So glad y'all are joining us, and I'm really excited about your organization. And I would love for you to start by just kind of sharing a little bit about each of you and then about your organization, please. So,
Okay.
Sherry, Mama, want to go first?
Thank you. Well, thank you for having us. We really appreciate this opportunity. My name's Sherry Gonzalez. I'm the CEO of AGU Girls Inc. And what AGU stands for is All Grown Up. It's a puberty program. I'm a mother of 3 adult children and I have 5 grandchildren.
Oh,
And this
okay.
is my daughter, Tiffany.
Hello. I'm just my mom's her right hand. I do these things with her. I help her with trainings. I help her with, anything she needs really.
Awesome. Well, I mean, and being that, your mama was there when you went through your puberty phase, right? So you guys have some good hands-on experience as well, right?
Mhm.
So awesome. Okay. Well, you are a mother, obviously, but what I want to know is what was the inspiration or what made you start AGU Girls?
So in 2007, I woke up from a dream, honestly, and I have this beautiful letter here that's sealed and dated May 31st, 2007. And when I woke up, I wrote everything down that you're going to hear us talk about. And it's been in this letter since 2007. So that's where it all got started, just based on a dream. I'm sure a lot of things that happen in my life along the way with friends that have children and men that I knew that had daughters and kind of shared what we go through as girls and as women kind of helped it as well. But it really all came from a dream that I had in 2007.
Wow. That is awesome. And so that envelope is there and it's just are you going to open it one day or what is the envelope?
Yes. So what I saw was Oprah had cut the ribbon for her all-girl school in Africa. And
Hmm.
then literally a couple weeks after that is when I had the dream. So I would love to open the letter with her or some platform just to let them know that, that I was inspired by Oprah's African school, the school with the girls. So
Oh no, well we're about to put that out there in the air. And Oprah, if you are listening, Sherry is waiting for you and she is ready to go. Yes, that is
yeah,
awesome.
thank you.
That is great. Okay, so what exactly do you do for the girls, or what is your services that you offer?
So basically, we educate the girls on the biological changes. So we work with sighted girls, and of course, is the low vision and blind girls. We
Hmm.
have done some work with the Boys and Girls Club as well. So that's why I say we work with both, because
Hmm.
I believe that the vision impaired girls should get the same information as the sighted girls. So we created
Hello.
a program, yes, created this program so the girls can sit in the same classroom with the other girls and get the same information. So what you see in the Braille book is the exact same thing in the sighted in the large print book. So
Wow.
basically just educate them on the biological changes. We go through from why you have a year period,
Hmm.
what is acne about, how do we get fitted for a bra. We talk about all the fun things that a girl needs to know as she's transitioning into a woman.
Oh, that is awesome and so needed. And not to take anything away from parenting but there's sometimes when that might not be there. And so this is something that can benefit so many that are lacking that motherhood figure in their lives as well, too. That is
Absolutely. And
awesome.
it helps fathers that are
Oh,
single fathers
yes.
with daughters, and so
Yes.
it's just a good book for all
Hmm.
girls that are going through that transition and the education for the parents as
Right.
well, because, when I was growing up, it was taboo. You don't talk about it.
Right. Yeah,
So there's some
exactly.
things that some parents really don't know besides this is a product that you need and this is how you use it. Don't forget to
Yeah.
wash your hands. And that's kind of the extent of what we are taught. We don't know, well, why am I having a period?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where does this hair coming from that's growing everywhere? So we don't know and we're not taught those things. And
Yeah.
I think the information that we're providing is going to give them the information that they need as they're transitioning.
Absolutely. And great point about fathers too, because sometimes that is an awkward conversation, but it's still things that they may have to do as well and share. But even to know, because some men don't, I don't think men are taught this about us as women growing up. They don't know the reasons behind all of this either. So that is a great resource for fathers as well. So
Yes.
so do you go to the schools? Like how do you distribute your services or your programs? Is it through the schools? Do people reach out to you?
Well, right now we did a pilot at the Boys and Girls Club, so we're waiting to find out the results of that. But in the fall, we'll be doing a workshop with the Colorado School for the Deaf and Blind, and we're also doing one for the Center for the Blind. So basically, I built two schools in Kenya, and then in 2022, I came back to the States and just revamped everything and started over and came up with a new name. And then I started doing the work for the vision impaired. So 2012, I went to a conference, and that's when I learned the different disabilities for vision impaired because they're not just blind, they do have other
Mhm.
disabilities sometimes. And so I went to this conference and I was able to learn like the different textures and the different things that I would need to use to create this program. And then kind of got sidetracked and went off to Kenya. But in 2024, I was funded by the Howard Funds Foundation. And that's what allowed me to transform everything into Braille, from the workbook, the book, as well as the labels that are on all of the products.
Wow.
So
That's
it's been a little
awesome.
journey, but we're here today and everything is
Yes.
complete. And now we're just here to spread the word because, you know, we've already shared the cited information.
Right.
Now we need to get out the information that is for the vision impaired community.
Right. Absolutely. That is awesome. And then, so do you offer virtual workshops or anything that where everybody can attend that is not local to your city?
We haven't started doing that yet. So basically, we're just doing the workshops and going to the Boys and Girls Club as well as the two schools that I mentioned.
Yeah.
And we're also going to be in Adams 14, which is a high school. So we will do a camp there once a week for the high school. So,
Right.
like I said, we just started here in the States in 2024. So we're kind of getting out there, letting people know who we are and what we're
Yes.
doing. And just taking it from there, it's one step at a time. And this is the first
A-
step by talking to you
Absolutely.
and allow
Yes.
us to share this information.
Absolutely. And I think even when it is shared, I think you're going to have a bunch of people knocking on your doors because I think this is something that can benefit so many and from far and near, right?
Yeah.
So those are, I can see that the opportunities for you are just, they're endless right now. So congratulations though.
Thank
And
you.
it's a great thing. One of the things that I was interested in, I thought was very interesting, was the kits that you put together for these young ladies. Can you tell us about the kits? I don't even know what they're called, but I just call it a kit. But can you explain that? What that
Yeah,
is?
so that's exactly what it is. It's a kit
Oh,
that my mom created, I think with that in mind of the single dads or the young parents, just
mhm,
making sure that it had everything in it that these young girls would need, so that way if they do have their period at school or the middle of the night or at a sleepover, they could go to one spot and have all of the things that they need. And maybe they're growing up, I had friends that were afraid to ask their parents for tampons or
right.
pads. So inside of this kit, we've got cloth pads. So they're, sustainably made and
Right.
reusable. You can wash them and use them over and over. We've got we also have disposable pads. We've
Mhm.
got tampons, and then something that's very, I think, getting more popular are the period panties. So it's just like underwear that you can, wash,
Where?
yeah,
Yeah.
and wear.
Mhm.
It comes with a heating pad. It comes with a wash, a body spray, and some like Midol, like pain reliever. And yeah,
Nice.
this kit was really created to help girls when they first get their period, and then obviously they can put stuff in it that they like after they've gotten used to it, gotten the hang of it, so that they're always prepared. Because one of the worst experiences growing up was being at school or at a sleepover and getting your period and not
Yeah.
being prepared. So my mom wanted to make sure that they had all of those things.
Well, honey, I tell you now, I'm a grown woman and I still have those times when things happen to. So, but you know what? And it's so cute because I just can imagine girls that have not yet got their period but cannot wait. So they're carrying around these kits just waiting for that day to happen for when they get their period. So I
Yes.
just think that's so cute. Even though when they finally get it, then they're gonna wish they never got a period, but that's okay.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And my mom has been making these kits well before 2007. When me and my sister first got our periods, she made us essentially a kit like this to keep in
Yeah,
the bathroom with, like I said, the tampons, the pads,
right.
chocolate, underwear. So she made these baskets for me and my sister when we started our periods. So she's been doing this
Right.
long before
Long
the
time.
invention of
Yeah.
AGU.
I made them wear all red, and then I
Mm,
took them out to dinner, and then they had to order red. And then I made them bring something because I told them it was their birthday, because it was a celebration. It's the next level of
Mhm.
womanhood. And
Yes.
so, yeah, it was a beautiful experience.
Yes. Oh, that is so cute. I love it.
And the kits come in cute little pink cases.
Nice.
Cute little essential bag. It's really cute with a zipper, and it opens up and it has like 3 spaces in a pocket and a zipper, so you can, layer everything in there like you like it.
Yes. Oh, and so are these kits, are they able to be purchased, or how can somebody get a kit if they, I mean, or do they only are given to the ones that attend the actual class?
So the kits can be purchased.
Mhm.
Right now we pre-order because, like I said, we're just now getting out here and I don't
Right.
have a bunch of product and nowhere to place it. So the
Hmm.
kits can be pre-ordered. The large print and the sided print of the book is on Facebook already, so you can get your books on Facebook. The Braille book, I'm working with Braille Works, and today they just gave me a beautiful message that they lowered the price $10, which it's
Nice.
great, but I still need them to lower it to more.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling them I'm nonprofit. I'm nonprofit.
yeah, exactly.
I need you to lower it. So they can order the books. We do have an online store that we just literally pulled up last week, and it's aguboutique.company.site.
Mhm.
And on that store, you'll find all the products. You'll find the Braille book, the sided book, the large printed book. You'll find absolutely everything. Um, but again, the Braille book itself and the curriculum is ordered through Braille Works. The
Awesome.
regular print and large print is on Amazon already. And the kits you can order, they're pre-ordered. And the kits usually take anywhere from 21 to 30 days, because I have to contact all the vendors and, things come from all over the place. Um,
Right.
but everything is available.
Awesome. That is, and we will definitely put direct links for your website, your contact info in the description of this podcast so that our listeners will be able to just listen and click right away. And then you said you're on Facebook. How do they find you on Facebook? What is
Yes,
is it?
Facebook is AGU, and I'm also on there as All Grown Up. And I'm on Instagram as AGU Girls. I
Awesome.
don't really do Twitter too much, but I'm on Twitter. I don't post. My other platforms just automatically post to it.
Right.
But I do get a lot of messages on Facebook from the blind community. So if you're looking for me, Facebook would probably be the best platform.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank both of you for coming to share this great. I mean, I think this is just such a great thing, and we are here to support you. And, if you need our assistance with helping to spread the word even more, do not hesitate to let us know. Before we do go, I would like to know if you have any, final words or last words for our listeners that you would like for our listeners to take away from this actual podcast episode.
Yeah, I think, AGU is really, we have the product, we have the curriculum, but it is really about breaking that stigma of getting your period, of, becoming a woman, and then even young boys, and all the things that they go through as well. Like my mom said, it was taboo. There wasn't a lot of information out there. So we're just wanting girls and young people to be comfortable in their bodies, be secure, be able to have those conversations with trusted adults, because education is our biggest superpower right now, and if we're educating these girls and young people, then it can really make a difference in all of this. We talk about puberty, but then we also have the mental health side that goes along with it, and why am I having mood swings, and it can feel like there's something wrong with you. So just trying to break that stigma, like I said, and educating these young people so that they have, the best chance, and so they feel more confident in themselves.
Yes, absolutely. Very well said. I love it. That is great. Anything you would like to add?
Well, I just think that I have the best right hand woman on
Don't
my
you though?
team. And I would like her just to share a little bit about what she does for a living and what makes it more meaningful to have her on my team.
Please do.
Yeah, so I went to school for psychology, and then I went on to get my master's degree in behavior analysis. And I'm currently working as a social worker for the state. So mental health is, my biggest priority and my focus. So teaming with my mom to bring girls and young folk the information and also educating about mental health, it makes us the power team to try to really make sure we're hitting all areas and growing and yeah, just educating and supporting these young people.
Well, you know what? This is congratulations to you and proud mom moment for real. Yes, yes, I can see that. I feel it. And great job. Great job to both of you guys. And thank you so much for just doing what you're doing. And please continue to work. I know that, sometimes we get sidetracked a little bit, but you guys have found a way to keep it going. And I'm glad that you guys are out here doing your thing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Blind table talk, yeah.
All right. Well, that is it. See, and that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, that dropped some good information
You
on there.
need to,
Hey, I did a
yes.
good job.
Yes,
Shout out
thank
to the
you.
AGU
Yes.
for sure.
Yes,
For sure. You know what I'm
exactly.
talking about?
Thank you guys for joining the table with us.
Yeah.
And, for those that actually listen, save this, share it, and reach out to them.
Yeah, because it's education. You know what I'm saying? They need to know
Yes.
this. A lot of
And I
fathers,
love
a lot
how
of
they
young
made
girls
it
going
for
through it.
how they made it for blind girls too. I love it. They got
So
their
easy.
stuff in Braille. They
Yeah.
got their books in Braille so that
They need to know about themselves.
inclusivity again.
Mhm.
I love it because the only thing that is different about these teenage girls could be just one has 100/20/20 vision and the other one has different degrees of vision or no vision at all. So
That's
but
it.
at the end of the day we're still teenage girls.
Still bodies going through the
So-
cycles. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. And let's just recap with some stuff. Just stay tuned for our I'm Better Blind movement. Yes,
Yep.
we got
Hey.
more coming on that. But
This is not to
forget-
say that we're better than anyone. It's just for y'all to understand how we have
We can
learned that.
be better blind.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Ooh,
what we have achieved and going through is the testimony, baby. Like,
yes.
let's change this narrative of being blind, y'all.
And can I do? I'm gonna do a shameless plug for my Better Blind Insight Coaching, my business. So
drop that on
check
the
out
table.
that if anybody is interested in learning the full like that. That's actually came out of that I'm Better Blind because I feel like I am better blind, but sighted people can have that blind insight as well, and so we all can use it. It's for everybody. So
Yes, indeed.
betterblindinsight.com. Check out that website, and you can see how you can channel your inner vision and get that better blind insight. So all right, and then what else? Anything
Y'all
else?
already know. Check out the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, show us some love, like, subscribe, and share. That's Blind Table Talk. Also, don't forget to send in a voicemail or a text message. You know what I'm saying? Some feedback.
800-321-6456.
On the table like a domino. Y'all hear it?
We'll see y'all next time, y'all.
Until next time, be blessed.